This is ABC7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us tonight. Our top story this evening, Manatee County could be the next county in the state of Florida to change to a charter government. A workshop was recently held to give an in-depth look at what this would mean to become a charter county. ABC7's Rick Adams has more.
Well, many county officials and some city officials and residents were on hand for this workshop here at the Bradenton Area Convention Center. Manatee County is seriously considering becoming a charter county. They came to listen and to learn, from Manatee County commissioners to the sheriff and to many county and city officials. They were learning the ABCs of what it would mean to become a charter county.
We had citizens come to us and ask us about the possibilities of forming a charter for our government, and this was an opportunity to have education.
A charter county is guided by a document that provides counties with more power in their decision making. Supporters of charter government say this gives counties a lot more freedom from state restrictions. Barbara Elliott is president of Stone Soup Community Unity PAC. She's someone who's pushing hard for a charter government in Manatee County.
I believe that anything that makes a better democracy and gives more power to the people who live in their community is a good thing.
Currently, 20 of Florida's 67 counties are charter counties. Sarasota County has had a charter government since 1971. The Florida Association of Counties hosted this workshop, giving all in attendance a better understanding of what that means.
It's very much a grassroots effort. It comes from the bottom up, meaning from a community up to actually create what their form of county government is going to look like.
Alvin Zimmer and his wife were some of the residents who were in attendance at this workshop. He tells us right now might be a good time for Manatee County to make this move.
It would be interesting. I think it would work. I believe our county commissioners would be for it.
And Manatee County officials tell us they will now discuss what they learned at this workshop and then decide what the next step will be. Reporting from Palmetto, I'm Rick Adams, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Rick. A follow-up on the crash that shut down the North Bridge to Siesta Key for several hours last night. Police say the driver of one of 3 vehicles involved in the accident at Fauble Street and Heigl Avenue has died. Police say 57-year-old Guy Theron of Sarasota was driving a minivan at a high rate of speed on Heigl when he swerved and hit 2 oncoming cars. Theron and 3 other men in the other vehicles were taken to Sarasota Memorial Hospital. Theron died from his injuries. The others are still hospitalized. Police believe speed and a possible medical issue both contributed to that crash. A Northport man is facing felony charges tonight for an incident involving at least 1 minor. Daniel Ott is charged with promoting sexual performance by a child and distributing obscene material to a minor. Northport police say Mott met the victim at a local fast food restaurant where he is the manager. Police say there may be other victims involved. Anyone with information on this case is asked to contact the Northport Police Department. And now we're going to get a check on our forecast. Been a pretty nice night out there, actually pretty tranquil. So we're going to head over to Bob and get more details on that.
Well, Haley, it's been pretty tranquil here, but up in Tampa and Pinellas County, boy, flooding, all sorts of problems up there as a result of some heavy rainfall that was around earlier. You can see the showers out there in the Gulf of Mexico. They're kind of approaching again from the northwest. So we'll have to keep an eye on this. We'll keep a very slight chance for a shower or 2 in the mix overnight. But as far as the rainfall goes in Tampa, things have calmed down there considerably at this hour. And for us, things are looking pretty dry right now. Skies are clearing a bit. And you can see the rainfall estimates from the Doppler radar not showing a lot of rainfall near the coast today. There were some heavier amounts inland, and here's a better look at that. 2.7 inches of rain just south of Wauchula. And near Northport and Port Charlotte did have a flood advisory there earlier today as a result of nearly 2.5 inches of rainfall in a short period of time. But boy, they were hit hard in Pinellas County near St. Petersburg and also into Tampa, where some cars were flooded out and roadways were flooded out as well. The ground really saturated. We'll have much more on our rain chances for Friday and into the weekend. And we'll talk about a couple of tropical systems that we're watching very closely. Haley, back to you.
Thank you, Bob. The manhunt has ended for the escaped inmates wanted in the killings of 2 Georgia prison guards. Police in Shelbyville, Tennessee were alerted about a home invasion this afternoon. Donnie Rowe and Ricky Dubose reportedly held up an elderly couple and then stole their vehicle. That led to a car chase. When the inmates got into a crash, they fled on foot. Shots were fired, but no one was hurt, and the suspects finally surrendered. They were taken into custody in Christiana, Tennessee. They had been on the run since Tuesday after escaping a prison bus. In Washington, a show of solidarity tonight as people packed Nationals Park to watch the annual congressional baseball game. It comes just a day after 5 people were shot during practice for the game in Virginia. ABC's Lana Zach has more.
The very first pitch thrown by Special Agent David Bailey, who rushed into gunfire. This friendly rivalry, more than a century old between Republicans and Democrats, is more than a game. United. Both parties paying tribute to their colleagues still in critical condition. Representative Stephen Scalise. A standing ovation for him. Scalise was shot as the Republican team prepared for this game.
With him, Matt Mika, still in critical condition, and Capitol Police Officer Crystal Griner, listed by the hospital as being in good condition.
But those who could come did. Legislative aide Zach Barth and Congressman Roger Williams arrived on crutches. Some members of the first family were in attendance, but the president himself remained behind due to security concerns, sending instead this video.
The game will go on.
And we are learning more about the shooter, 66-year-old James Hodgkinson. Agents discovering his cell phone, computer, and an anti-Trump poster in the van that had been his home for the last few months. His wife still in disbelief.
I had no idea this was going to happen, and I don't know what to say about it.
6 years ago, Hodgkinson spoke to a local Fox affiliate in St. Louis about the Occupy Wall Street movement.
The 99% are getting pushed around, and the 1% are just not giving a damn.
But his actions and beliefs not splintering the political parties as much as bringing them together.
The mood here tonight was certainly a festive one. People held up signs like these and even traded congressional baseball cards. There was plenty of party and country pride on full display here, and they raised a lot of money for charity, well over $1 million. But we'll have to see how much that spirit of bipartisanship actually translates when everybody's back at the office. Reporting from Nationals Park, Lana Zach, ABC News.
Right, hopefully they remember this night. Well, new developments tonight in the Russia investigation. Vice President Mike Pence is hiring a private lawyer to represent him in the special counsel's Russia investigation. Former Virginia Attorney General Richard Cullen has been retained as the vice president's personal counsel. Cullen specializes in defending corporations from Justice Department investigations. He's following in the footsteps of the president, who hired his longtime personal lawyer, Mark Kasowitz, weeks ago to represent him in this investigation. The Pence camp says it will not use taxpayer money to pay Cullen. We're learning more about the American college student recently released from North Korea a year and a half after he was arrested and sentenced to 15 years hard labor. Doctors treating Otto Warmbier say he has severe injuries to all regions of his brain. For the past 18 months, the 22-year-old was being held prisoner in North Korea for allegedly trying to steal a political poster from his hotel. He's reportedly been in a coma for the past year. He was released from North Korea this week and then taken back home to Ohio. His father spoke to the public today and says he is angry about the treatment his son has received.
Even if you believe their explanation of botulism and a sleeping pill causing the coma, and we don't, there is no excuse for any civilized nation to have kept his condition secret and denied him top-notch medical care for so long.
Warmbier's father is also pleading for the release of the 3 other Americans still being detained in North Korea. Jurors in the Bill Cosby sexual assault trial are working through a deadlock. The jury has been deliberating since Monday. The jury told the judge today they were deadlocked and could not reach a consensus on any of the 3 charges against the actor and comedian. The judge told them to continue their deliberations. Cosby is accused of drugging and assaulting Andrea Constand in 2004. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the official Suncoast forecast. Plus, what percentage of graduates from Florida universities are getting jobs after graduation? And why the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office is ticketing some Suncoast kids.
My name is Julius. I have cerebral palsy. I work for Farmer Jeffy Weising Law Firm. I do a lot of data entry and scanning documents. I want to increase my working experience to make the company much better. At the end of the day, it's good to think of the day's work and to think about what I have accomplished.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to abilitieswork.employflorida.com.
Being the caregiver for someone you love is truly a blessing. But sometimes you can lose a part of yourself. To be your best, for them and for you, it's important to have time to be able to recharge your batteries. When you call Tidewell Hospice, they can give you a chance to do just that, and with the peace of mind of knowing your loved one is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate
or shop at Goodwill, I'm creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
I dream of the creature by night and by day. Wielding my weapon, I slaughter my prey. 2,000 cash, I'll be rolling in dough. So hey, a big monster, come out from below. So hey, a big monster, come out from below.
Attention blood clot filter patients. Surgically implanted blood clot filters are potentially life-threatening. Some filters are prone to breaking, resulting in pieces of the filter moving through the body and causing internal bleeding. If you had surgery to implant a blood clot filter, you may be entitled to a cash award, even if you haven't suffered side effects yet. Call the Gold Shield Group now, 888-747-5291, to see if you qualify for a cash award, 888-747-5291.
ABC7, your official Florida lottery station for the Suncoast.
Bob, to the north of us, not as pretty as the night we had. It was pretty nice out there.
Yeah, and to the south too, Charlotte County. At about 2.5 inches. Wow. Had some flood advisory there too near Port Charlotte and near Punta Gorda. Yeah, this is the story. We're going to see a lot of this kind of thing happening over the upcoming week too, it looks like, as a result of some very heavy rainfall in the forecast. Van Wezel webcam showing some showers and storms around the Sarasota Bay area, but not much rain falling here. We had a lot up in Tampa and Pinellas County, all sorts of flooding problems up there. And as I mentioned, a flood advisory in near Port Charlotte, as well as into western portions of Charlotte County earlier. Nice sunset there and great photos. Once again, I can't get to all of them, but look at this photo here. That was alerted to this on Facebook. This is getting a lot of social media attention right now. Sarasota National Golf Course off of 41 down there by Venice. Brian LeBlanc, who works there, this is the first hole fairway there. And this is a lightning strike right in the middle, and then it kind of branched out from there, anywhere from 10 to 15 feet away from the initial strike. And you can just see how strong that lightning bolt was, sending the debris out. And also, sometimes when that hits sand, it actually can turn it into glass because the temperature 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit at times. Erica Jackson, we know her. She works here, Ellington, and she sent this photo in of a partial rainbow there. You see some rain near Ellington. A lot of inland areas did get some rainfall, and the Titan radar picture does show still some showers out here in the Gulf of Mexico, and this little low-pressure trough, if you will, is kind of bumped the high-pressure ridge a little bit further off down to our south, and that's allowing us to see more of a southwesterly wind flow, and that is going to keep the storms mainly inland, it looks like, tomorrow, once again, as we saw today. But there are some showers out there in the Gulf. They're approaching the coast, and one or two of them may hang on and bring us a brief shower, but not much. Well, we are watching the tropics. You're going to hear a lot about this over the upcoming days. What's going to happen with this area of disturbed weather, let's call it. And you can see there's nothing organized right now. It's just a large area of showers and storms down here in the western Caribbean Sea. And the chances of it developing, though, are fairly high at 50% and probably will go higher as two reliable forecast models continue to show the system developing over the next 3 to 4 days somewhere in the Western Caribbean or in the western portion of the Gulf of Mexico. This is the European model forecast track and path if it were to develop. This is more of the United States model, the GFS, if you will. If this were to occur, it'd have a much bigger impact on the west coast of Florida. Still a long way off, and as far as windstorm goes, it doesn't appear to be a big windstorm, but it would produce a lot of rainfall, and that would cause some significant flooding problems like we've seen today just with the afternoon storm. So we'll watch it closely. The timing of it would be Monday, Tuesday, and maybe into Wednesday of next week. 75 right now, clear skies, and the dew point temperature is still pretty high at 70. The high today was 86, our normal high at 89 degrees, and no rainfall. Finally, at the airport, things have quieted down there a little bit. Temperatures into the mid-70s to upper 70s across the region. 75 now in Kensington Park, Southgate, Siesta Key, 1 degree warmer, and Northport, you're at 75 degrees. The hourly forecast tomorrow, there's a chance for a few coastal showers near the morning, in the morning, and then mainly in the afternoon, we'll see a better chance. There's another couple of systems out there in the Atlantic we're watching too. A little too early for that to develop, but we'll keep an eye on it. They have a 20% chance of something popping up there. Beach and boating looks like this. Winds will be out of the south-southwest. Not much wind, and the sea's running 2 feet or less. Tides on your screen, there they are. Sunrise, 6:35. Forecast tonight, a few showers possible. Partly cloudy skies, some patchy fog. A chance for a few showers tomorrow morning near the coast and mainly inland in the afternoon. And then the extended forecast is calling for a much better chance for rain next week, as we will see showers and storms quite prevalent on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Well, I haven't had a chance to go out fishing with Johnny too much lately because of the strong winds and waves out there, but everything came together just at the right time this past Wednesday, and we were able to make it out. Here's more. Well, the weather was cooperating on this day. Captain Johnny says it's been pretty good lately when he's been able to get out, but as a captain always tells me, there's no 2 days just alike when it comes to catching the fish. And just as the t-shirt says, it's time to get the job done. This family from Kentucky was down again on their annual summer break. And Sherry's fish breaks away right at the boat.
Oh, we just let go.
The fishing was good. It was the catching part that was difficult. The best time for fishing is in the morning lately with the calm seas and blue skies. After trying several places, Clayton finally gets the job done and hooks this one up.
I think it's one of those barracudas. Yeah, barracuda. Pain in the neck when you're trying to snook fish, but they're fun.
These bay barracuda are small, but still have some sharp teeth. Next up was brother Jacob.
Nice trout right there. Johnny's getting the net.
Get the net. Did you need that net for a barracuda?
No.
Jacob giving brother Clayton a little ribbing with the first keeper fish on board. And after many casts, Clayton finally gets a line screamer.
There you go. That's a big
This was no trout, but a big bluefish.
Way to go, yo! Nice bluefish.
Yo, 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 yo.
Woo!
And like the saying goes, a bad day fishing beats a good day at the office any day.
It's kind of slow today, but the fish that we have gotten are quality fish. Look at the size of this guy. Nice, another 20-incher. Beautiful. Hey, remember, take a kid fishing, because someday they may take you.
Mom took the 2 kids out right there. More charters, and this is Captain Scott Moore on his boat, and they're still jumping out there. They're still hooking them up. That is a big tarpon, and Baywalker 2 catching, speaking of big Goliath grouper with his charter there. Trade Eats hooking that one up. And then Show Me the Fish. They were out 170 feet of water. Wow. Captain Larry McGuire. Those are some big American red snapper. And then Tight Lines, Captain Rick Grassett also still saying that there's quite a few tarpon out there along the beaches. So a lot of good fishing still going on.
All right. Thank you, Bob. $419 million will head to public schools in Florida under a new law signed by Governor Scott today. The education bill will also expand teacher bonuses, require recess in elementary schools, and provide $30 million for programs for disabled children. The legislation also requires school districts to share state and local tax dollars with privately run charter schools. Some good news for those attending college in Florida. A new study shows that 90% of students students who earned a bachelor's degree at Florida universities in 2015 were working within 1 year. Of those who are working, 70% have full-time jobs, 30% have part-time jobs. Those working full-time also earned a median salary of $39,000. That's up 8% from 2014. The report will be reviewed by the State University System's Board of Governors. The most popular majors included business, marketing, health, and social sciences. Not listed journalism. I'm shocked. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office is looking to ticket kids. In this case, though, it's not a bad thing. The Sheriff's Office is joining in on Operation Chill. Throughout the summer, deputies, public service aides, and other personnel will ticket those who are caught doing random acts of kindness, good deeds, or positive community activities. The tickets are actually free Slurpee coupons, which can be used at 7-Eleven stores in the area. So kids, get out there and do something good. A new car service is being tested out in Sarasota. It could make it easier to get around town. It is called Zipcar. How it works is you download the Zipcar app, you sign up for a membership, and you get a Zipcar card. With that card, it gives you access to 12,000 vehicles all over the country, including the one that is being tested out at the Cityside Apartments in Sarasota. You can use this car for as long as you need it. It's available for anyone, including residents of Cityside Apartments.
Zipcar is the world's leading car sharing service. We provide vehicles on service on demand for residents where you live, work, and play.
We're really excited to have piloted the program and partnering with Zipcar to bring Zipcar to Sarasota. Our residents are extremely excited about it.
I imagine if you use it for too long, your residents and your neighbors, they won't be too happy with you. Well, one Zipcar vehicle is currently being tested in Sarasota. Officials hope to expand the service, so maybe more cars will be available, so more to share. Sports is next, but first, here's Jimmy Kimmel.
Now more than ever, it's important that you see this.
I DVR'd the Oscars.
Oh?
And I just watched it last night.
Really?
Jimmy, that was crazy. They got Best Picture wrong.
Yeah.
I was in my house like, no!
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
With a top prize of $10 million, the new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery is your ticket to take on the world.
If you get knocked down, stand up again. Rip it up again. Give me one chance, give me one chance. I'm gonna make it. Give me my chance, this is my chance. I'm gonna take it.
The new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery. One of our life-changing scratch-offs offering billions in cash prizes.
Get ready for the most hair-raising event of the summer. Feld Entertainment and the Ringling Museum present international circus superstar Bello Knott in Incredibello, a gravity-defying, laughter-inducing, super stunt performance live at the historic Oslo Theater. Don't miss out on the must-see event of the summer, Incredibello, playing June 13th through July 29th. For tickets, visit ringling.org today.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs. to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
I'm Alan Cohn. United in the face of tragedy, Congress is denouncing an attack on its own members as an investigation into President Trump intensifies.
Tomorrow on ABC7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you. Now, sports.
The Rays kicking off a 4-game series against the Tigers tonight in Detroit. To the top of the second, the Rays already down by 1. A ground out by Daniel Robertson still allows Logan Morrison to score and tie the game. Next inning, Logan Morrison at the plate. He hits a sharp line drive to center field, and Malik Smith gets the run to bring the Rays up 2-1. The Tigers tie it up in the bottom of the third and then gain the lead in the top of the seventh after a fielding error allows Ian Kinsler to score. The Tigers go on to win this one 5-3. Some shakeups are coming for the Bolts. The Tampa Bay Lightning trading forward Jonathan Drouin to the Montreal Canadiens as part of a deal that gets them defensive prospect Mikhail Sergachev. The deal was announced today, just 48 hours before the NHL's trade freeze. Along with Sergachev, the Bolts get a conditional 2018 second-round pick. Louisville basketball coach Rick Pitino has been suspended for the first 5 games of the upcoming season. NCAA officials say Pitino failed to monitor his former assistant coach, Andre McGee, who is accused of hiring strippers for players and recruits. Pitino is expected to appeal. His spokesman issued a statement saying the NCAA didn't identify any red flags Pitino should have picked up on regarding McGee's alleged behavior. That's a look at sports. We'll have our winning lotto numbers after this.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help. With Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC7. We're here for you.
I heard about the Dettoli Cancer Center through friends of mine who had been treated here and were very pleased with the treatment.
If there is prostate cancer, we at the Dettoli Cancer Center will find it using 3D color flow Doppler ultrasound.
And that helped precisely identify where my cancer was. I can tell you that you will not find a finer, more professional team of clinicians anywhere in the world.
The official salon of ABC7. Cutting loose salon.
I dream of the creature by night and by day. Wielding my weapon, I slaughter my prey. 2,000 cash, I'll be rolling in dough. So hey, a big monster, come out from below. So hey, a big monster, come out from below.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
The #1 beach in America is attracting more than just humans, apparently. Check this out. Jake Drost took this picture of a bobcat enjoying a nice walk on the beach on Siesta Key. Local wildlife officials confirm that bobcat sightings are not unusual on Siesta. There have also been reports in the past of cougars and bobcats roaming beaches along Florida's coastline. We hear that this was not photoshopped, so we're just going to go with that. Right? And
I don't see any shadow. You know, you think you'd see the shadow.
Do you think it was maybe a
even a direct sunlight?
Right,
you would see a little shadow underneath it. Yeah, I don't see that.
Bob
anyway,
is
who
a little
knows?
skeptical,
That's right.
But maybe Jake can, write in and tell us
right.
his experience with it. We'll see you tomorrow.